Oh, I feel so bad. I came home after being gone for about 3 or 4 hours, and found my cat outside. I forgot that I let the cat out. Well, she just likes to go out, so she was out like normal, and I was in a rush when I was leaving because I didn't want to run late like I normally do. So I forgot to check to see if she was inside. Came home. She's fine. She just was hot and lying underneath a lawn chair, hoping for some shade or to cool off, right? But it's humid out here, and there's really no cooling off. I don't know how you people who live in like humid places, like actually always humid, because right now it's probably what, like 36%, 40%, but it's 100 degrees, and there's storms supposed to be coming from the north, although it's blue skies here on the fabulous east side of Las Vegas. Anyway, there's no cooling off. You can get in the shade like I am right now, and on a normal dry day, in the shade, even if it's 105 or whatever, it's not that bad. But, whew, seriously, how do you people live in it? Like, I took a shower this morning and I was feeling okay, and then I left the house and now I'm like, I need a shower again. Like, do you just shower all the time? Because, see, I lived in a humid place when I was a kid. I lived in Philadelphia. But when you're a kid, nothing bothers you. You don't care about taking showers or, you know, how sweaty you get or how hot it is, or even how cold it is. You're like, oh, there's 2 feet of snow, let's go jump in it, right? But no, you know. So anyway, I'm coming to you from the backyard of Awesome, which unfortunately won't be our backyard for much longer. It's a shame because this might be a necessary step in the evolution of our life or whatever. And you know, we sold our house for a sum that is more than what we paid, and it's pretty considerable. So yay. But, you know, one of the reasons was, we had all this landscape to maintain. Not like we maintained it, but we had to pay someone to maintain it, right? Had to pay someone to maintain the pool, pay someone to do this, because I don't have time, and there's seriously, like, a lot of, like, space here to have to maintain, right? So, anyway, but we never took advantage of this. Like, we have this park-like setting, but the dogs don't run around and play, mainly because it's too hot for us to run out with them, and they don't like being outside that much. We have all this lawn that really, it just serves as basically a like toilet for the dogs. We don't have much functional patio space. We don't have a covered patio, which in Vegas it's just going to do you no good. Our pool is completely removed from the house, so it's just an awkward setup. And I mean, we knew that when we bought it, and it's a beautiful, beautiful place. But unfortunately, we're not taking advantage of it, and hopefully the family that's buying the house, who has like 3 or 4 kids, all young, they'll take advantage of it. They have a big dog that can run around, and you know, maybe they'll put a swing or a hammock up from the trees, and maybe they'll use the pool more than 3 times, like we have in the last 4 years. So it's a bittersweet thing, but this is really forcing me and Sarah to have to go through everything we own and downsize and reconfigure. It's exciting because we are finally able to kind of start over with certain things, like design things that we wanted to do. We bought a new couch, and we'll probably get some matching pieces for that and really be able to go for the kind of funky mid-mod style that we've been wanting. But on the flip side, we have a lot of other things that there's just, like, what do we do with them, right? Like, I have a drum set that's set up in my studio. I'm not going to have a studio at home anymore, so what do I do with that? You know, like, there's a lot of things, right? You accumulate things, and I've gone through and I'm selling things and I'm tossing out things, and as years go by, I have actually less emotional attachment to the things that just sit in boxes and closets. But it's hard. I mean, do you throw away your, like, you know, whatever, your first haircut? I think my mom might have dropped that on me. Like, do you throw away your report card from first grade that, like, you know, was signed by your favorite teacher or whatever? Like, I don't know. Do you get annoyed when a helicopter goes overhead so you can't be heard on your video? Seriously, guys, come on. But, I mean, outside of that, like, I think that there are things that I held on to for no good reason, like magazines and newspapers that aren't of any historical significance, and I keep enough of that stuff that is related to, like, my life I don't need to keep stuff that's related to everyone else's lives. So we're going to try to clear that out this weekend, and we're going to move next week, and I have an exciting new setting from which to video blog outside of my car. And there you go, 5 minutes is up, and it's hot out here. I'm going to go inside. God damn.